Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Germany Co-op with me, Commissar Roach, and Rival Zone Gaming.
Hello.
In the last episode, we've had, in the last session, we had a harrowing war with the Soviet Union, an attack on us, a counterattack back. We've retaken our territory, for the most part. We've had a successful offensive in the north, taking back what was Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, right?
So, yeah, part of Lithuania, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing good in the north. We're holding them in the center, and we're pushing them back in the south. And in the far south, in the Caucasus region, we've had the Panzer Army pull back to their original defensive line because they were getting far too overextended to effectively fight the Soviets in the area.
Yeah, they need to be reinforced if we're going to do anything down there.
Yeah, the Middle Eastern front is holding out well. Although Afghanistan did fall, it's been retaken for the most part. And Iran they've lost some of their territory, but they're holding them at the border for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And our allies in the east are doing pretty well. We've got reorganized nationalist China forces pushing into Xinjiang, the one just west of Mongolia, and into Mongolia itself, and into like the eastern Siberian area. The Japanese are pushing because they have originally that border was the Soviets had a border around Manchukuo, but now it's been pushed back. So we are pushing them back in almost all fronts.
North India. We have a slice of North India that's ours. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. It just was given to us.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was just wondering. It's just strange. I don't remember getting that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just got kind of divided between Italy and Germany for some reason, because Italy had captured most of it, but then when it fell, it was kind of given to somebody. It's random. It's just kind of a thing. We're also still fighting in the Atlantic.
Yes.
We have our submarine force deployed in the western areas. We did at one point have our subs, or we had something deployed all the way down to like the central Atlantic Gap and the African coast, but I forget which one that is. I think it might have been the
Donetsk is down there.
Yeah, Donetsk is down there, but I don't know what's going on with Kriegsmarine. I think I'll have to find them. But yeah, that's what's been happening in the last session. So let's start the time up again.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, we've also been idiots and we forgot this. Well, I forgot this, but there's a convert from stockpile button that you can switch on. So we're going to do that for our Stugs so that they get converted. Because right now we're not using Panther. We're not using Panzer. What is it? Panzer IIIs anymore. No. We haven't been using Panzer IIIs for years. So
got 500 of them stockpiled and we're not using them.
Yeah, so we'll just use those for now.
So where is this button then?
Well, I already did it, but if you go to the production screen and you look at the Stug production, which is the 11th down, there's a little there's a little button right above the amount you make per day.
Convert from stockpile. Yeah, I got it here.
Yep.
And you've done that already. Cool.
Yep, switched it on. It's not something that's automatically on. By the way, the Finland landing has finally been repulsed completely.
Okay.
It looks like they counterattacked. The one nationalist Spanish force left is fighting. I think they're just they're not doing much.
No, we need to send some serious troops in any direction if we want to do anything significant, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but that's the thing right now. Our logistics won't allow that.
No.
Because we're 6,000 infantry equipment down. So what we need to do is we need to hold our positions.
Yes.
And rebuild our stockpile of equipment in totality. By doing so, we'll be able to either make new units to reinforce things, Or maybe we could use this as an opportunity to have a general offensive somewhere. Because we still have these, we still have 7th Army. That's kind of like our mobile force, Deep Blue. The
Yep.
Deep Blue Army. We can move them to different positions to help in some sort of offensive somewhere, potentially.
Well, we have 3 civilian factories, right?
We do. We actually have quite a few free
So-
civilian factories.
Why don't we convert some to military goods?
Yeah, we could do that. Why don't we convert... Why don't we convert some of them that are in the former Yugoslavia?
Okie dokes.
Because there's a couple down there that are
We
that are
haven't-
good. So.
Yeah, we haven't got any military factories in some provinces at all, have we?
Yeah, some provinces, because we've been focusing on other things, like the slots that are used by those are also used by dockyards, synthetic refineries, rocket sites, nuclear reactors. If we ever research those,
Yes, we should. We should research those.
we have the ability to. All we need is air superiority to drop a nuke, and although we don't have it in all theaters, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Hmm.
Okay.
How many we got converting? This one's 4, 5, 10, 15, 17, 18. Looks like we got converting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 18 we can put into production of more military or more infantry equipment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I tried not to take them all from one area. I tried to spread them out so they're kind of Yugoslavia.
Yeah,
I took a few from like London. London had a bunch that were civilian factories, so I took a couple from there and things like that. Just to spread them out,
Alright.
so we're not putting one area constantly on.
Yeah, just in case they get attacked.
Yeah,
And
so
we lose a whole bunch.
yeah.
Okay. What do we got for research right now? Oh, we are researching atomics. We got 93 days left on that one.
Yeah, so like it was 210 or something like that. It was really, really long. Construction's up there.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, here's something. I did a personal game, figured out excavation. We need that. We need to do all of these. Because these actually do increase the amount of resources we get per resource, like, location.
Okay.
So we need to do all of those. And the fact that we haven't been doing that, I'm sure somebody's been internally screaming for the last, I don't know how many episodes this is. It's just,
It was
like,
just
why are
so
you
much.
passing that up?
There's so much other stuff that was so more important, and we've managed it this far.
Yeah, but then again, we also control the entirety of Europe. Other than, Italy. And,
Details. Details.
And Spain.
Oh well.
How goes this? Yeah, the Soviets aren't really doing too much. They might be preparing just like we are. We did a work out that we're going to have a summer offensive.
Mm.
Summer offensive. So,
That was the plan, wasn't it? We were going to go in the summer
yeah.
and
So
try
let's,
and grab Moscow, wasn't it? That was the plan.
I wasn't thinking Moscow. I think the objective was Kiev, because we're already set up for a southern push because we have an extra army in the
We do.
south.
Yeah. We've got the other offensive line here and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so we could push to Kiev, because I was thinking we could push to Kiev, then straight down to Odessa,
Yeah.
and then cut off that entire southern line, take it, and and then we'll also get a strong defensive position on the river that Kiev lies on.
Yes.
I don't actually remember what that river's called.
Neither do I, but
It's not the Don. It's something. I don't remember. It's something. I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me, because people in the comments have been correcting me for 40 episodes. Also, some people have been giving me decent information. Like, remember when we were talking about the concrete battleship?
Yes.
In the Philippines? That's Fort Drum.
Fort Drum!
It's called Fort Drum. It had 25-foot concrete walls for its armor. 25-foot concrete walls, and it had 6 14-inch guns.
Well, I have some information for you.
Oh!
I do.
By the way, we just got Tiger 2s now.
Oh, nice. Red Moogle. You know Red Moogle.
Yes, your significant other.
My significant other.
Yes.
Or Red, as we also call her. She has been watching our videos, because she's never around when I record them. So she's been watching them, and Cavendish. Remember the Cavendish?
Oh, I've gotten several comments about Cavendish. Duke, that was Duke Cavendish.
That was, yep.
The banana was named after him.
Yep. There was also a physicist called Cavendish as well, but the ship was named after the Duke.
Yes. Yeah. No, I've literally like 3 or 4 comments about that. Also, quite a few just like, how do you not know how to say Cavendish? Can you not read that? It's just like, I don't know. I mean, it's not a common word I come across.
No, it's not. It is in Britain, but it's not anywhere else in the world.
Funny fact about the banana. This is just going to be this episode. This whole
time.
It's just going to be facts. Yeah. Funny fact about the banana. And I don't know if I've said this before, but I always find it very interesting.
Okay.
Okay, you know how when you taste something that's not banana, but it's banana flavored.
Yes.
So like a Laffy Taffy or some sort of ice cream, or basically anything that's flavored as a banana.
Yes.
You know how it doesn't taste anything like a banana?
That's right.
Do you know the reason why that is?
Because no one can recreate the banana taste?
No, actually, that is what banana tastes like in the 40s.
In the 40s?
Or around when they made the actual synthetic flavoring for it, because the banana that was commercially available for the world, what used to be the bumper crop, the actual banana fruit people ate, it went extinct.
Oh.
Bananas do not germinate. They are clones of each other, essentially. You take a sprout from a tree and you grow a new one off that sprout, but it's not a new tree, so the genetic diversity is 0 for bananas. So there was a fungal disease that killed them all off, and the bananas we eat today are a sub-variety that weren't killed off and were resistant to that strain of fungus, and they replaced what used to be the common banana. What you taste in like a artificial flavoring is what that used to taste like. That's what the original bananas tasted like.
Okay, that is...
Yep. I find that incredibly just interesting. I don't know why.
That's kind of mind-blowing type interesting.
Yeah, because it's not something you'd think, right?
No.
Like, it's such a like, why? Like, you just think like, oh no, it's just really crappy artificial flavoring. Like,
it turns out that's what a banana tasted like back in the 1940s.
Yep. And the worst part is you'll never get to taste a real one because they're gone.
Yeah,
they're completely gone. Yep. And you want to know the worst part?
No.
The fungal disease that killed off those varieties of bananas has mutated, and it can now infect the bananas we eat today. And the thing that killed off the original is still a problem because they still don't germinate. They are clones of each other. So it's a big thing right now that they're trying to. Like, if the banana blight comes to an orchard, like, they burn the trees, like, and don't plant there anymore. Like, there are areas that are completely off limits to banana production.
Just in case.
Because of that. Well, because it's still there. Because it could be. It's in it's in the soil, so they have to. And so it's just like, just keep it away, and it's like a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Oh man, you spoiled the banana for me forever now, man.
I don't know. I really wish I could go back in time and try one of those bananas. 'Cause I actually really like the artificial flavoring for banana, so I think I'd probably really like the old banana that used to be around.
I'm just thinking, like, in 20 years, if this German thing does work again, then it's going to be like, this is not what a banana should taste like. I'm going to be telling my kids this is not what a banana should taste like. This is wrong. Okay.
No. Yeah. It'll probably go to another type of banana because there's a lot of subspecies, but it's all the same problem. The banana species, unless it's a wild banana species,
yeah,
doesn't produce seeds. It is 100% they're clones of each other.
It's sterile. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, because you can still make new ones. It's just the way that they're made is off of like a cut of the tree. So it can produce. It's like it would be the equivalent of you like cutting off a finger and like a new rival grows from that finger. Like that would be it.
Let's not scare the world, mate.
Don't worry, that won't happen. There's only one rival.
No, there's only one rival, and be thankful for it. I was right, you know. My mum was happy. She's from Glasgow, and when the British capital went to Glasgow, she was like, "Yeah, it was where it belongs."
Didn't last long there, though.
Didn't last long.
Got overrun by Panzer Grenadiers.
Anyway, are we
we're just holding
friends
off.
with Norway?
Norway? We're not enemies with Norway.
Could we get on better terms with them to the point where they would let us attack the Soviet Union from Norway?
Let's see here. We can't guarantee them because they're not fascist.
Mm-hmm.
But they will be. The fascist party popularity is 49.93%. Oh, and the other is split between the communists and the Democratic. So they'll have an election in October 1945.
Right.
So we could wait, and then they'll become fascist. Because right now Norway is offering Lend-Lease and volunteers to many allied nations.
Okay.
So we might just want to wait and see, because right now opening up another front with Russia isn't going to really help anything. It's just
I'm thinking more
northern wasteland to fight over.
Yeah, I'm just thinking we've got this whole border that they're not protecting.
I'm sure they're protecting it because they're democratic leaning right now, which is still not friendly with the Soviets.
No, the Soviets aren't defending it. They've got everyone guarding our northern front.
Are you well? You can't see past that one province because
Okay.
we don't have radar up there. So
Get me radar, damn it!
I mean, I'd love to, but other resources are going other places right now. I could put a radar station on Gotland for whatever good it'll do.
No, you know what? Don't worry about it. I saw it, and it's like they're all lined up against me, and we've got this front that goes around the back of them. So
yeah, but I think they're still defending it. I'm fairly certain they are.
Give them too many things to think about, sort of thing. Especially if it's a general.
I think we already are. Let's be honest. They're fighting. So our front, the Swedish front, the Caucasus front, the Middle Eastern front, and then the Eastern front. I'm fairly certain they're fighting. They're fighting a lot.
Yeah.
By the way, we've had a successful breakthrough in the Afghanistan front.
Really? Oh, so we have. Japanese,
Greek, and Spanish troops making pushes.
And Italian. The Italians are in there as well. Yeah.
Well, they did lead the successful invasion of
India.
So yeah.
Can't really begrudge them that, can we?
No, I'm gonna hold off these last 10 military factories. We're maxed out on our 3rd infantry equipment production line.
Okay.
I wanna wait because I think the next thing we're gonna research is gonna be, or the next thing that's gonna finish is jet engines. So we can hold off on putting a research on that tree for a bit.
Okay.
Until 7 days after that, because then we'll get the new fighter, which means then we'll be able to go to jet fighters immediately.
Fine. And we can just use those factories for that.
Yeah, and we'll just hold off putting a research thing for a while because it saves up 30 days.
Okay.
We got 6 days until the fighter comes through, so we'll just hold off.
Cool.
No reason to jump on anything, and then we can pause it and then make a decision.
A reasoned decision for 2 research slots.
Yeah. Because once we get some jet fighters, then we'll just be laughing at them from supersonic speeds.
Yeah.
Or wait, I don't think the jets. I don't even think the ME-262 that didn't break the sound barrier, did it? The sound barrier was broken after the war, right?
I believe so. I believe it was going almost twice.
It's like
the
an
speed.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an American that did it.
It was going like almost twice the speed, sort of thing. So people were like, "Oh my god, that must be breaking the sound barrier," but it wasn't quite doing it. I think it was maxing out at like 600 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
Which is just below the sound barrier, but still, it was impressive back then.
Speaking of fast things and breaking the sound barrier, I don't know why, but I for some reason on YouTube there was a suggested video that came up, and it was the launch of the latest SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, and it's the first one I've seen because they live streamed them.
Yeah.
They live streamed their launches, and it's the first one I've seen that had a successful landing because I haven't really paid attention since after they worked out the kinks in that.
Yeah, they've been trying to get them to land on...
Not trying, succeeding.
Yeah, but...
The last 18 out of 18 launches has had a successful landing.
It's been their big thing where they can get it happen every single time, isn't it? So they can reuse
and I watched it, and it's amazing.
It is when it happens. And if you say they've been doing it the last 18 out of 18, that's impressive.
Yeah, so far, since they got it right, they've had it right.
Improved infantry equipment is done. And the jet's almost done, so that's 3 we'll have to do.
That's not a jet, that's just the tier 3 fighter. That's the next level of fighter craft.
Oh, we're going to just jump past this, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not even going to put it on the line, because as soon as we get fighters, then we'll have to switch our production to jets.
Okay.
Alright, so pause now.
Yep.
So, okay. We go to our aircraft, and we immediately put on the Swallow. It's ahead of time, because that's what that means, by the way. It's the ME-262 Swallow. That's what the German word means.
Okay, that's that on. Next.
That's that one. Okay, engineering. In engineering we have we can increase our radar, or we can go ahead and get better encryption. Or we could increase...
How does that help us? The encryption,
well,
how does that help us?
Encryption will help us in combat.
Right.
Better encryption means it's harder for them to see what's going on in combat. Which is why you try and put in signal companies or recon companies.
We have no encryption, so we'd probably be better if we did.
So basically we're transmitting orders in the open on our radios is equivalent to what we're doing,
that's encryption on. I'm happy to upgrade your radar.
I was thinking, actually, let's do support companies.
Because
we're still behind. We're still behind on those.
Okay, which one?
I think there's one that's got a...
Logistics 3.
Logistics.
It's got 20% increase.
Yeah, so we'll do that one for right now. Okay. And then I guess we will upgrade our fighter production to the TA-152.
Sure.
Just to get it going, I guess. Maybe it'll help for a little while. Okay, there we go. And we've got how many days until 143 days, and then we will have jet fighters.
Yep.
Okay, but
that's the end of the video.
The end of this episode. Yes.
We've got 12 days till Excavation 2's done as well, so...
Yeah, then we'll go to Excavation 3. Just keep doing that.
Fair enough.
But thank you for joining us for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Also hit that like button if you liked it. If you want to help support the channels, consider hitting that subscribe button, as well as taking a look at the descriptions down below. And down there is a link to the other person's video perspective. So if you're looking at mine, there's a link to Rivals and vice versa on his. As well as in my description, there is a link to my Discord channel and my Patreon page. Take a look at those if you have the ability to. We will see you in the next episode. Bye!
Bye-bye.